Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today in this vlog, we are going to do lesson plan, right? Lesson plan of teaching of English of the topic verbs, right? So this is our teaching vlog for English lesson plan first vlog, right? So you can see here, first we have to write general aims, right? In general aims, what we are going to write? We are going to write students will be able to improve their listening and writing skill. Basically, now you will ask, ma'am, what are general aims? So let me tell you, general aims are the aims which are very common for the subject, not particularly for topic, but for the subject, right? The aims which we keep in our mind, we basically goal that yes, after teaching this subject, we are going to attain these aims, right? So first is mentioned here, students will be able to improve their listening and writing skills, right? Second is students will be able to improve their vocabulary and grammar. This is also not about only a topic that you are going to teach verbs and their vocabulary and grammar, listening or writing skills will be like perfect, right? This takes time. You have to like give annual year for that, right? Then to develop interest in English language, definitely if you want to put on interest of somebody in something, you have to do that thing like continuously, right? So if you are going to teach English in a creative way, in a good way, then definitely students will take interest in this particular language, right, which is English. Then instructional objectives are basically subject based, not subject based, these are the topic based. Okay, so we are teaching verbs. So by verbs, what are our knowledge aims, objectives, and understanding objectives and application objectives, right? So here you can read, first is knowledge based, students will be able to define verbs, right? Next is they will learn different types of verbs, right? Understanding based, students will be able to make the use of verbs properly in their life after understanding them, right? And then application, they are using in their daily language, communicating effectively with everyone using verbs, and they are using different types of word properly in their vocabulary, right? So this is the application based, these are the application based objectives, right? Now we will write general teaching aids that we are using. Okay, so general teaching aids are chalkboard, chalks, duster, and instructional teaching aids are those particular aids that we are using just for this particular topic, right? So flashcards related to what? Our topic, which is verbs. Then YouTube video one has been shown to the students for the better understanding, right? You can mention any channel name if you want to. Okay, no issues in it. Then previous knowledge, but you assume that yes, before starting the topic of verbs, we need to teach students this particular topic, right? Or this particular previous knowledge is required. Like for verbs, I will say students must be aware with nouns, then only you can teach this, right? So in this way, you will ask some questions to the students like Ram is playing with a toy. Then identify the verb in the following sentence. So students have said playing, right? So now you are going to ask what is difference between verbs in both sentence. So they won't be able to identify yes what the difference is because they have not studied it beforehand. This particular, if I will, this particular this topic is for class 6th, right? They must have studied verbs, the basic verbs in their primary classes also. So they must be aware about verbs, but not that in depth. So in elementary classes, basically, why we need to teach verbs so that we can give in-depth study of the verbs to the students, right? The knowledge basically. So certainly when you come to a no response question, that is a problematic question, then you announce your topic, which is today we will study about verbs and its types, right? And then you will do the presentation of the topic like this. Okay, so basically first you will tell students what are verbs, the basic definition, the traditional definition from the textbook. Then write about when you are doing this activity, right? This corner is for the teacher activity which you think that I must be doing in the classroom, and what you think that students will be doing when you will saying all doing all these activities, whatever you are writing here, what you think that students will be doing at that particular time, so that you are going to write here. Like if I am telling a definition of verb and some examples, then students will listen carefully and note down the definition of verbs and examples, right? Then you will give some examples. Ram plays football. This is action. Ria sees kind. The seems kind. This is state. And then you will tell yes what exactly subject and object are. What is action state, right? So you will take a sentence like this, you will write this on the blackboard also, and you will tell students that yes, what is subject, what is verb, what is object here, right? So subject is the one, like Manisha is eating burger. So subject is the one who is doing the action, right? Eating is verb, which is like action is being done in the particular sentence. Then object is the thing particularly which has been used for the action, right? So in this case object is football, right? Okay, just tell me in the comment box. Ria seems kind. What is the object in this sentence? If you are if you are aware about this, so let me know in the comment box, right? So there are two types of verb. So now you will make a flow chart on the blackboard and tell students about transitive and intransitive verbs. Then about transitive verbs, you are going to again write the definition. At certain period of time, students will be listening to you carefully. They must be noting down in their they will note down in their copies as well, in their notebooks as well, so that particular thing you can also write. So certainly like this only transition verb example, you are going to write Mohan kicked the football, and in this also you will tell what is subject, verb, object, and how it is transitive verb, right? Then coming to intransitive, you will follow the same steps. First the definition, then the example, right? Then coming to main verbs and auxiliary verbs, then you are going to tell students about it, that yes, what are main verbs and what are auxiliary verbs. Under auxiliary verbs, which are helping verbs basically, you are going to tell students about primary and modals, right? So this will be another topic. Modals you can take in another class because it is like a brief topic itself. So this one you can introduce in continuous class with the verbs only. Otherwise, you can take this also in another session, right? That depends upon the time period that you are having, particularly for period in the class, right? Then main verbs, you are telling about main verbs, helping verbs, right? Then finite and non-finite verbs, finite, non-finite verbs with examples, right? So you have not first you are telling the definition with one example, then you are taking more examples to clear the topic, right? And these examples have to be written on the blackboard as well, and you are simultaneously you are using what, you are using simultaneously some resources like teaching aids also. Okay, we will see what teaching aids can be used in this particular topic, that I will show you. So certainly you will write the activity which students must be doing by this time, right? So then generalization is the, basically you will generalize the particular topic in a short paragraph. You are going to say that students, we have learned today about this is this, verbs are like this, ye hote hain. And certainly you can elaborate in your own words whatever you have studied and what you have studied, right? Then recapitulate, this is very important so that you can check what students have learned, whether they are able to clear their concept or not, so that you have to do. So you are going to ask some interesting questions. Apart from it, you can give any worksheet in this or something else, right? But here the teacher has planned a worksheet to be given in homework, right? Okay, so the teaching aids now. So some teaching aids that has been used here are, let me show you. So this is the teaching aid. Flashcard has been used by this teacher. She has used a flashcard which is having a girl's picture, and she has wrote on that that the girl is sleeping. Okay, she is sleeping. See, like this you can make your own flashcards, right? And the flashcards that you are going to use, you are not going to paste them in your lesson plan file. You are going to paste a miniature, a duplicate of that in your lesson plan files, right? Then certainly next flashcard has been used, I play Ludo every day, right? Then after this, the teacher has used two flashcards or more, but she has pasted only two over here, right? Then this, the blackboard work is drawn by the teacher in the end. See here, like this. And what the blackboard work is, let us zoom this and understand it in a better way so that you can see it properly, right? So this is the blackboard work. So like this, she has given the proper shape of the blackboard on this, which is day, date, that we used to write on the like left side of on the left side top of the blackboard, and on another side that is total, present and absent. Then subject and topic, which are very mandatory to write on the blackboard before starting the topic, right? Then certainly she has written the definition of verbs and the types of verbs, the kinds of verbs, right? So this is the specimen of blackboard she has drawn. Must be she have erased this and write many more things after writing this one. So only see, she in the sample basically she has shown as a miniature only few of the things, right? So this was your lesson plan on the verbs. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and you can download this lesson plan file, this particular lesson plan, from the description box. I'm dropping the link over there. And if you want to see lesson plan on any of the other topic, you can comment in the comment box. I will definitely upload a lesson plan on that particular topic also. Thank you.